Hey folks, Tonester back. Got an Ace Tanker replay today for you in the T44. I ended up buying it and putting a crew in it, as I remember it was a fairly good tank. And we're on the map Miravanka. And one thing in looking at the team list, I noticed that there's no light tank, so I'm going to try unsuccessfully to play a light tank. And the first couple of minutes, let's go ahead and get going, are pretty slow, as we do not do a whole lot. But we are in a tier 9 game, so I'm okay with just kind of holding center position and just holding that territory at the start of the game to see what happens, because we're a mid-tier tank and we're a mid-tier medium. So shortly after I got this tank, I got my second mark on it, and I'm pretty close, actually, like 92 to 93% on my third mark, so I'll probably end up marking this. I didn't realize how close I was to second mark. So I do enjoy this tank. I've gotten actually very good games in it here lately. And I guess the T34-3 kind of has prepared me for that, because the gun handling is so bad on the T34-3 that when you get into a regular RU medium, it transfers over really well, because now you can snapshot stuff. Now you can get into position and aim much quicker and expose for much less time. And so, and also I feel like that this is a quicker tank than the T34-3, so it's quicker, more agile, and all around just better. The only thing the T34-3 has going for it is that it's got that 390 alpha, which is nice and juicy on a medium, but it also has preferred matchmaking. So that's two good things. Now, the pen on this is actually quite similar to the T34-3. It's got 190 pen, so I kind of know what I can pen versus 186 on the T34-3. But the gold rounds on this are very similar as well, 247 versus 250. The only thing is it doesn't have heat rounds, which is actually preferable not to have heat rounds, because you hit tracks and whatnot, and it doesn't want to go through the tracks. So here we are, 2 minutes in. I haven't fired a shot. I haven't seen anything. The only thing that I've really noticed is that our team has not encountered anything either. And I spy this T61, and we're able to get a nice shot on him, and even though we drive rather poorly, we end up getting out of his way. And so the reverse speed on this must be fairly good as well. So now he's pretty much down to a one shot, right? Or pretty close. We have 250 alpha on this gun, and so we're just kind of looking for shots on guys that are overexposing, and it's already 5-0. Now, this is kind of where experience plays a role. We have 200 damage and 800 assist, and we're just going to pull up here and have this Type 61 lit and be safe ourselves, right? Because we've got a group of people over here that I know can shoot at this guy. So we'll go ahead and allow them to do that. And we're going to follow our char fateur, and we're going to get up in these bushes on this ridge line and hopefully spot all the stuff that has not yet been spotted. Turns out there's some tanks behind their base, but I don't know that at this point. Although there's an M12. We like when an M12 gets lit, right? So now that's two tanks now that have been lit. And we put in a shot that is not a penetration into that G-SOR, and we figure we're just going to take out the tank, or not the tank destroyer, but the SPG. So we're just popping back up into bushes and looking for more shots, and we pick up another shot, but more importantly, we're picking up assist, right? And we notice that there is a T20 there, and of course a Russian medium does snap well, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. And now we're going to just shoot down his cover. That's kind of the plan here, and try and get some shots on him. location is a fairly poor position. I've tried to use it before. It's just not a good position as we're able to hit him as he pulls out from cover. So it's kind of a weird thing. They don't really have a lot here, it doesn't look like, in the lower left corner of the map. So where are their guys? And that's what I'm trying to figure out, because we've got this GSOR and this 1:30 p.m. fighting. And we're just not seeing a lot of activity over there. And lo and behold, it's now 10-6, but lo and behold, the Waffle gets spotted here. And so the Waffle is extremely dangerous to us. He has a 560 Alpha gun, as is this T-77. He also has an autoloader, and he's got a very good gun. So it appears as if I was not chosen as the target, but the Hellcat was. And so we're quite thankful of that, but we're just going to hide and drop spot here. And once we drop spot, it's time to move. We need to get into a location that that we can spot these tanks for free, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. And you notice I think maybe I'm spotted by that T-77, so I don't pull out and take a shot until I know that I'm not lit. So 1,600 damage and 1,600 assist, we'll take that. And we're just going to sit here and wait for people to take shots, and we're able to take out that T-77. So it's 12-9. There's a tank on our left, the Caro, which I understand is not a great tank. There's an SU-130 PM somewhere. And then we've also got this Waffle. Now, somebody has to spot this Waffle, right? We've got a couple of guys sitting up here, and I assume that if I spot him, he'll probably get shot. So I'm willing at this point to take the damage if I have to. But I use the building to conceal my approach. And we're able to approach him and get a shot off on him and get very, very close before he is able to attack us. And that gives us yet some more assist and also a shot on this Caro once he's dead. So 2,200 damage, 1,900 assist, and we're off and running. We're able to hit that Caro. He comes out side on, and that's 4 kills. Now, this SU-130 PM has not been spotted all game. My assumption is that he's in this corner, and that's my marker. So I am approaching him from the bushes the best way I know how. And one other thing you'll notice, I've loaded HE rounds, right? And because the SU-130 PM has no armor whatsoever. So we're going to go ahead and try and come in here and get some more damage here. I was kind of waiting for my team to come help, but it looks like they might cap things out. And so I don't want to lose out on that damage. Even if I die at this point, we're going to win the game, right? So we have 2 artilleries, and that SU-130 PM is in deep trouble. And just as I suspected, he fires on us from the position that I thought he was in. And so we're going to go ahead and hit him with a nice juicy HE shot. And he does penetrate us and light us on fire. Luckily, we have a fire extinguisher, and we're able to push him into the water and drown him. And that's the end of the game. Let's go ahead and look at the after action on this. Okay, here we are at the after action report. We did get an ace tanker, 63,000 credits, and it was on a 5-time, so we got 7,000 experience out of that game. We were top of the team with 3,184 damage. 5 kills. We were credited with killing the SU-130 PM, so that's nice. When you drown something, apparently you get credited for it. Our one of our RDs was second on the team, and our Char Fatur was third. We definitely were top by damage and experience that game. 22 shots, 15 hits, 13 pens. We blocked 240 by armor, which is fine. And we did 2,200 assists, so that puts us up at 5,400, somewhere in there total. We had a personal reserve going on, which netted us 51,000 credits, even without a premium account. But we would have made, what, 30,000 credits without a premium account and without that personal reserve. So, and as I said, it's 5,600 XP added because it was a 5 times. So we earned some credits for our crew. We earned some experience for our crew. So I really enjoy this tank. You'll probably be seeing more of it. In fact, I know I have at least one more replay. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the comments that you guys put in. And if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more tanks, please do subscribe. I don't put content out all the time, but I do put some content out. And, you know, I try and meet with you guys in game at times and play games with you guys. So thanks again. We'll catch you next time. Tonester out.